வணக்கம் நண்பர்களே, இது உங்கள் வீர பழனிசாமி. நம்ம வந்து சிவில் சர்வீஸ் எக்ஸாம் இன்டர்வியூ நேர்முகத் தேர்வு, அதாவது ஆளுமை தேர்வு கேள்விகள், அதை யார் பேசலாம் அப்படின்னு பேசிக்கிட்டு இருக்கோம். போர்டு அண்ட் மெம்பர்ஸ் எல்லாமே ஜனவரி 2ஆம் தேதி ஆரம்பித்து இது தொடர்ந்து நடந்துக்கிட்டு இருக்குது. அந்த வகையில் ஒரு ஸ்டூடெண்ட்டு, ஒரு ஆஸ்பிரண்டோட கேள்வியை நம்ம பார்க்க போகிறோம். பார்க்கலாம் வாங்க. டேட் வந்து 2/2/2024 forenoon. Board on Lieutenant General Raj Shukla. Approximately 30 to 35 minutes, DF based discussion, opinion based. Keywords on the revenue officer in Bihar and Nalanda, cooking and maglev. Chairman, you have done masters in sociology. Okay, are you working? You belong to Nalanda. Tell me about Nalanda University and the new one, how it's doing. Can it achieve the legacy and reach the ancient Nalanda University? What it takes to become an institution of that stature? Who is the chairman of Nalanda University and he recently got a new job in his hand? What about student politics in universities? What's your opinion on that? Why universities across the world are seeing rebellious attitude in its students? Are you aware these kinds of happenings are there in Harvard and Oxford University? What do you think? Why intellectuals are not getting that much of respect today, which they used to get earlier? We have heard leaders like Zakir Hussain and other educationists. What happened in between that we lost the track? Why we don't get to see those kind of leaders today? Number 1, tell me about Bihar's RTPS service. It started very well. Why it succeeded in Bihar and not in other states? Then, why in the past few years this is not doing good? What went wrong? Why Panchayat Raj system there is not working that effectively? Why government has not devolved more power to it, and that what needs to be done? We have heard about Panchayat Sarkar Bhavan. Why they are so low in numbers in Bihar and how it's functioning now? Is this really working or they are just other government buildings? What about Jivika mission? Why this Jivika mission particularly succeeded in the state like Bihar and other self-help groups related efforts have not worked well earlier? Do you really think good officers can make an impact? As I have mentioned, Rahul Kumar Sir, IAAS Mission Director Jivika in Bihar. What values of a chief secretary is required, especially in a state like Bihar? Number 2, what is all included in land records? Tell me about land record digitization efforts. Has it really helped in reducing the land related disputes? Land records were in good shape right from Guptas to even medieval India. What has happened after that? Why land records in Bihar is in a very bad condition? States like, what led this? While you have states like Uttar Pradesh, Rajasthan, where land records are not in that much bad condition. If it's about permanent settlement, then it should have happened in areas of Mahalwari and Raitwari as well. How digitization will help in correcting those mistakes? As you have mentioned cooking as one of your hobbies and local cuisine that you make, apart from litti and chokha, do you know about duska? Tell me the recipe. Number 3, lady member. Since you have been working for more than 2 years in Government of Bihar, tell me one proud moment of your service where you have done something about which you feel really good. What is the criteria? how do you see actually cross-check and verify those eligibles and make sure they are not illegal immigrants? Otherwise, it may lead to demographic issue. How many families have been benefited? How many more are to be given? Are you aware of the fact that in many states, properties that are being gifted to women do not charge registry fee? Is there any similar provisions in Bihar? Number 4, you have done graduation in 2016 and then PG in 2019-20 from IGNO. Please clarify this to me. Why or what were you doing in between? Why did you opted for MA in Socio, especially when you have done graduation in mechanical engineering? What is MEGLE? Name few countries that have been successfully running magnetic leviation trains. What is the technology behind this MEGLE? How it runs? Don't you think they are far ahead of us? Have we missed the bus? And when will we be able to travel by in those kinds of HSRs, or will remain a daydream? Do we have much resources? Do we really need bullet trains considering the socio-economic conditions? What do you think about freedom of press in India? On one hand, India is ranked so low in press freedom index. On another hand, we see in our news channels that people are saying anything about anyone. Earlier, we used to see news anchors presenting news calmly based on facts. Today, we see anchors are shouting, creating sensationalism. What went wrong? How to control it? But if government starts controlling it, then people will say that government is putting restrictions on free media. What's your take? And board was very cordial. அதோட முடிச்சிட்டாரு. ஸோ இதே மாதிரி இன்னொரு ஸ்டூடெண்ட் இன்னொரு அஸ்பிரண்டோட கேள்விகளை பார்ப்போம் இன்னொரு வீடியோவில். மிக்க நன்றி. தேங்க்யூ வெரி மச்.
வீடியோ உங்களுக்கு பிடிச்சிருந்தா லைக் பண்ணுங்க, ஷேர் பண்ணுங்க, சப்ஸ்கிரைப் பண்ணுங்க, கமெண்ட் பண்ணுங்க, பெல் ஐக்கன் பிரஸ் பண்ண மறந்து போயிடாதீங்க. அப்பதான் நாங்கள் போஸ்ட் பண்ற வீடியோவோட நோட்டிஃபிகேஷன் உங்களுக்கு வரும்.